Okay then, I figured I'd make a video on a game called Nosgoth. It's pretty new and it's still in closed beta, where you can buy your way in for like, I don't know, 15 euros or something. Depending on which country you're in, of course. Yeah. This is a 4 versus 4 arena type style, as in you're either human or vampire. The sides switch every time, so you either play human one round or vampire. Yeah, let's see. Here we go with the profile over the stats and so on. Still over 50% win, so I'm happy with that. I'm not very good at this game. I've only been playing a couple of hours over the... yeah, well, you can see 7 hours actually. So I guess I have been playing for a while. It is very nice. I really enjoy it. Yeah, there we go. Vampire stats and human stats. Anyway, let's see. This is the hunter, one of the classes. Then you have the alchemist, and you have the prophet. You can also get a class called scout, which uses a bow. I'll actually show him. There. I haven't unlocked it yet because you gotta either buy with either rune stones or something you get every 5 levels. It's like 1 currency you get every 5 levels, which you can unlock characters with, which is really nice. But at the moment it's only 4. You have the hunter with a crossbow. He also has a loadout, which is yeah, it's a bit buggy right now, so you can't actually see the names and so on, but this is the weapon. That's the first ability, or primary ability. The secondary ability, which is a grenade for me. I've switched it from this thing, which is explosive shots. I don't know, the explosive shots are very radical, so, and they can hurt yourself more than a hand grenade can. Then you have the daily perks. Daily perks is something you get every single day. They refresh every day, basically give you a new one. It's a system they have, so you can try out if you don't have it. At the moment it gives 5% health, which isn't really something I want to have. So I bought for credits, which you can see down here, down to the bottom left at my name. You can see my gold and you can see my runes. It works as every other game, like League of Legends and so on. You can buy runes, rune stones, and then you can yeah, buy other stuff with it. We can go into the store here for a little bit. There you can see the prices. They're pretty alright for the amount you need to buy. As I said, it's extremely buggy right now. It was much better yesterday, so I probably should have waited. But these are the prices for, as you can see, all the hunter items. You can see the different things they do and so on at right there. The items are pretty cool. I mean, they don't give a massive advantage, but they can make you play better if you find the correct playstyle for you. And here's the skins for the different classes. That sounds pretty alright. Kind of from that movie, Labyrinth or something. Anyway, yeah, different classes here. Pretty alright. But yeah, back to Armory. Then you have the Alchemist, which is kind of a demo man from Team Fortress. As the multi-cannon, and you can get different versions of it. Most of them aren't the same. For example, this one is sticky bombs, and this one is shooting multiple, as you can see, 3 shots every time you fire. And this is basically the the standard shoot and they explode if they hit something. And you have sunlight, which, as you can see here, if you throw it at them, it blinds and disorients every vampire. And it actually does flash up a little bit for humans. Firewall is very nice. If they step in it, they take massive amounts of damage. So you can sit in the corner, use that, and then you can pretty much beat the vampire one-on-one. And reload speed, which is the perk. At the moment it's 5% health for humans as well. but I like the quick hand, so I bought that. Then you have a scout, as I didn't unlock, so I can't see the layout, but it's basically just a bow user, and he has something called a charge shot. He charges up the shot, and then he shoots it at an enemy. It does very big damage. It's very nice as well. You can also change with the different bows he has. You can, if you shoot an arrow, you can stick to the target and blow up, and so on. You can also throw out some daggers, which do a decent amount of damage and stagger people. Yeah, you can do a bunch of stuff with it. And you have the Prophet, which I bought, but I don't know, I need to learn to play it before I can use it. He has two dual pistols, but it's very effectively, and it isn't a high spread when you shoot either, so you can shoot across the map with it. Then you have Hex Shot, which banishes basically disables the target completely and slows the target down. And then you have Life Leech, which basically it's a lifesteal. You lifesteal 200 damage or whatever you do. It kind of depends. And yeah, the same perks as I told you. Then you have the Reaver. The Reaver is my favorite vampire so far, but it's also the standard guy. Yeah, I use something called Savage Pounce, but you can get an easier one which kind of indicates if you're gonna hit the target or not. Savage Punch does a lot more damage, and you basically jump from a location to on top of a human. Shadow Bomb is yeah, Shadow Bomb. It basically blinds everybody in an area. Pretty big area with no damage and not much to it. It lasts for 7 seconds and has a cooldown 25, which is very nice with the perk I have, which decreases cooldown by 15%. But once I bother to buy and so on, I'll go this thing, Sweeping Kick, which is basically instead of the Savage Pounce, you basically do roundhouse kick and hit people backwards. And then for Shadow Bomb I would do the Toxic Bomb instead, where you throw a bomb on the floor and it actually damages everybody inside it. Also AoE effects and explosives and so on can also damage you, but it can't damage your teammates. Evasion is basically escape everything, but I will do the speed one instead when I have it. Basically you stop taking damage except for AoE damage, and you can get away easy. And they have a Tyrant, which is kind of a tank, but it takes a lot of damage, so it dies quickly if it's caught. At the moment I have Charge, which I don't really want. I want to jump up in the air and down, basically like a pounce, only it's a massive AoE effect instead, and it jumps much higher. But Charge is basically you hold in the right mouse button and it starts charging forward to the enemies. It does a decent amount of damage if you can hit a lot of people. But it basically everybody will hit you when you use it, so I don't really like it. You have Ground Slam, which stuns everybody in the area, and does a pretty decent amount of damage for what it does. You have, I don't know, half a second to a second to use something after you are able to use anything again after you use it. Basically in this game they made it so if you start a function, if you're a vampire, like you start a melee attack or start an ability or something, you are stuck in that ability till then. You can't get out of it, as far as I know. Which is kind of a pain in the ass, but hey, it is very balanced actually. Ignore Pain is basically you turn your skin into like a molten lava type thing, and you take a lot less damage. As you can see, it's 80%, so you can easily get away, but you can still die. Then you have the Sentinel, which is the aerial class. It can fly and pick people up and so on. I haven't unlocked it yet, so can't show you, but basically you fly in at a massive speed and then you pick somebody up and then you lift him up in the air and you let him go at some point. If you upgrade the ability, you actually deal damage while you're picking them up and so on. So you should get that ability as soon as possible, as well as them taking full damage, but I think they take as much damage. It also has like a pushback with a wing, and it also has either puncture or some other stuff. Basically, it can escape. It can do a lot of stuff. It's a very nice support class. And Deceiver, which is kind of like the spy in Team Fortress. You can turn invisible, and when you go next to humans, you actually turn into one of them. It only lasts for a little while, and if you do any kind of attack, you go out of the form and so on. It's a very nice class, and you have some really nice damage. Like as you can see, disguise and backstab is very nice. Illusions as well. You can turn yourself into copies, which run all over the place, but they all turn into the same like blood-like color. And I don't know. I don't find it too hard to know that somebody is an illusion or not. You just shoot them, and you see numbers coming up if you hit the right target. And Unyielding Wisdom, as in the perk I've been talking about. As you can see, you have different skins and so on. Pretty cool. Like, some of them are pretty crazy. I like this one actually. But yeah. Let's see. Then you have inventory, which is completely bugged at the moment. But yeah, you can. Yeah, you basically get a bunch of shit in here. You also get standard abilities and so on, so I wish they'd removed that, but apparently they can't, or haven't done it yet. It's still in beta, so there's a lot of things to do. Then you have the tutorial over here. I've gone through it. It teaches you some, but it doesn't even come close to making you prepared to join the game. So you just gotta jump into it. And as you can see, you have the bundles and so on. I was thinking of buying this bundle, which gives you the Scout and the Sentinel, but I need 10,000 coins, and that would be like 30 euros or something. So yeah, it's not much else to it really. You can buy the boosts, which give you more gold and extra gold to your teammates and so on. You can buy XP, you can buy a lot of stuff. And here you have the game modes. Until you're level 10 you can do this new recruit one, which I highly suggest sticking to till level 10. It will teach you more than Deathmatch will, and people will hate you if you suck at this game. Because this is a complete team player game. Like if you can't play as a team player, then you're either just gonna die instantly every time, or yeah, you'll be useless to the team. You need to always cover each other as well as cover the air, so if you have a scout, they're very nice to cover the air with. And if you just take care of your teammates, everything's fine. And in most games, I take care of my teammates more than I try to damage the enemy. But that really depends. I have never been inside the siege mode, since it hardly ever works, but yeah, I enjoy Team Deathmatch more, I think. Who knows, maybe we'll begin. Yeah, it's first to 30 wins, but that's only a win of a round. So basically, when you reach 30, you switch sides. Or if the time goes out, you switch sides. And then you play at the other side as whatever you didn't play. As in, if you start as humans, you do your second round as vampires. And then in the end it all adds up. Like if you get 25 and then 30 on the next round, you get 55 in the end. Basically a run adds up the wins. So if you lose by like 10 kills in the first round, you if you get 12 kills next game, you'll either break even or win. Let's see. Yeah, I guess there's not very much to it other than just jump in. You have some news here. I think they upgraded so you can do Twitch at the moment, which is pretty nice. Not sure if that's actually just Twitch inside this game or if you need a recording program, but who knows. Hopefully they will implement proper ladders and so on soon, but at the moment I don't see if you can create your own team and fight against other teams. I don't think there's many clans and stuff in this game. I think I might cut this video short without a gameplay, and I'll upload a game as soon as I can. It'll probably be up at the same time. I hope this was informative, and yeah, see you next time.
Pump up the volume.